Song will be this one. It'll be get out of here, fucking stuff. Goddamn this computer. Oh shit, I like that guy too. He's probably fucking one of my favorites too. Aaron Abke, is that his name? Yeah, he's tight. Spiritual guru. I like his shit, but this is a good one. I've got an idea for the song. This is a dope one. Cat Stevens. Little Boy Blue. Is that what it is? Spotify. Come on. My computer's slow as fuck. Cross-eyed. Going cross-eyed. Let's get this computer up and running. Mike, what should our song be, dude? Dude, Cat Stevens one. That was a good idea. Yeah, that's what I think too. Fuck, is it gonna play? Is this it? I don't think this is it. I think, what's it called?
It's not time to make a change.
No, that's not it, dude. Okay, go to YouTube. YouTube will have it. Sorry, guys. Well, we're gonna get this song for you. So we're gonna make our fucking podcast theme song. Yeah, it's right there. Why didn't they have it on fucking Spotify? Oh. No, this is perfect, dude. Just the other day.
Came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while he was free, and he was talking for a living.
And as you grew, you said, I'm gonna be like you. Yeah, you know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy blue, man on the phone. When you're coming home, Daddy don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said,
That's okay.
and then he walked away.
He was smiling and said, I'm gonna be like you. Yeah, you know I'm gonna be like you. Cats in the cradle and a silver spoon. Little one moon, a man on the moon. When you come home, son, I don't know when we'll be together then. You know what? The thing about recording yourself on a fucking... Alright, hold on. On a phone rather than with the cameras. Oops. With the you know, like, I don't know, like having different angles on me at the same time, like, you know, it's like I look at the fucking, because I've got like selfie fucking video mode on, and I can like see myself on the camera, so I'm like looking at myself, like, to make sure, like, you know, like, what else am I gonna look at while I do this like podcast recording? You know, like, am I supposed to look away from the camera? Am I supposed to look at it? I don't know, like, any of that stuff. Like, you know, like, if we had different angles, we could fucking jam, bam, bam, you know? Like, we could get it going, you know? So we need some fucking equipment. So, like, we're gonna make a podcast. Maybe we should do another fundraiser. Like, for real. Like, we need people to donate some money. You know, like, who can donate money? Grandma, Kathy, maybe. You know, like, freaking Uncle Rick, maybe. Maybe you guys can donate some money for a podcast. You know, we need like 2 cameras, two microphones, a soundboard. I don't know what you need. Like, I don't know all the fucking like equipment. Like, I'm an amateur here, so like I need to also know like what I need. Like, someone needs to tell me. Like, if someone could like, you know, like tell me what they use for theirs, like, I'd appreciate that. Maybe I can, I don't know, like, where you're supposed to look that up. Like, I bet you they have like you know, like, I don't know, I bet you find that shit online. That's probably where you find that. So, let's see. We could talk about, let's talk about, okay, here's an interesting subject that we could talk about. Like, I kind of have this little fucking thing with God, like, you know, because I talk to God. It's weird, like, I talk to God, you know, and like, that's a big thing to talk to God. Like, most people don't get to talk to him, like, straight up, like, hey dude, what's up? Like, fucking, what's crack-a-lacking up in here? I know you can talk, motherfucker. Like, so, like, you know, what's going on? You know, most people aren't, like, you know, straight up with God like that. So I talk to him. So I have this thing, like, where, like, we kind of talk shit to each other sometimes, or we're, like, this little rivalry that we have a little bit. Like, you know, like, we're competitive, both of us. Like, I'm competitive. Like, he's competitive. Like, he lets me win all the time. Like, we'll get into a debate, and like he'll let me win because he's a good guy. Like, he's got a good heart. But you know, like, here's a question. Like, so given the fact that we're living in a simulation, all right, and this entity or being or like whatever you want to call it, you know, like, fucking, that controls everything about this universe, like, and everything about us, like, he is us, he is everything. Now, like, do we want to call that God? Do we call this entity that like controls everything God? Like, or like, since it's a simulation, it's a computer simulation basically. You know, like, I don't know if there's an actual computer, like, you know, like, that is making the world like this happen, but like, somehow it's something like that. It's along those lines, because it seems like the only way, like the shit that he's shown me he can do, like, is possible. Like, unless he just had, like he's an alien species that has magic tricks, like like I don't know, like he says that he has each of our thoughts for us, like that we're not actually the ones thinking our own thoughts or saying the words that are coming out of our mouths, so is this God, like, or is he just some guy, like, is he just like fucking, we can call him whatever, he's just another guy, and like here's a question, like, for him, like, or another thing, like, do you think he's doing a good job? I you know I don't. I think this, like, life could be way better. I think life sucks and like he's not doing a great job. I'm just talking shit. No, I love life, it's beautiful, he's doing a great job, but should we call him God is the question. Like, I don't think we should call him God. I think we should call him fucking, like, hey asshole, I have a prayer. Can you please make something happen for me? I don't know. Like, maybe I should be more grateful for, like, everything that he's given me. I have a good life, even though I'm a drug addict and I'm like fucking, barely sober and like barely like can keep my head above water, and like he did fucking start COVID and get me put on unemployment and like give me a fucking shitload of money for like, free. That was tight. Besides the fact that, like, COVID killed all those people, but like all the free money was nice. Oh yeah, I got put on unemployment. Like, anyone else on unemployment out there? COVID unemployment. It's pretty nifty. They're paying out a lot of money, and we just gotta like stay home and not fucking work, which is almost over now. It ends at the end of July. It sucks, man. I was enjoying my vacation, but I got a car out of it. Like, I bought a car, fucking like, I went from homeless, drunky, drug addict, fucking, like, as of like pretty recently, to like living indoors and have a vehicle now, like within a pretty short period of time, because I got this unemployment thing going for me. So like that was great. We could talk about that. We just, never mind. Jams, never mind. Yeah, that was pretty dope. What, wasn't it though? It was, yeah. Sucks that it's over though. Yeah, Mike, but like I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of glad that like I kind of want to get back to work, Like, I've been bored as fucking, like, I'm bored. I'm bored out of my mind, dude. I want to get back to work doing, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to get like a fucking pizza delivery job or some shit. That seems like a dope job for a simulation, right? Like, if we live in a simulation, like, I want to be a pizza delivery driver. That'd be fucking sick. There should be a video game like that, dude. Pizza delivery boy simulation. Like, that sounds awesome. And I've got the dopest whip that I just bought. It'll be sick for that, because it's a fucking 2013 Hyundai Elantra. And I will put a pizza fucking delivery thing on top of it, and I'll fucking mob out, dude. Simulation, pizza delivery boy. It's gonna be gang gang, fucking awesome. Dude, I've never used to say gang gang. I just started doing that this episode. I'm copying Theo Vaughn. I just watched a big long Theo Vaughn fucking thing right before I got on. Like, to see if I could like mimic, like, his style, or maybe like his use of words, and he's got a gift. He's got definitely a gift of language. I think, I don't know what I'm trying to say. He's got a good use of vocabulary and words, I would say. He's always like, that's a pickle for an Ohioan breadbasket or something. Like, that's a treat that I found in the Louisiana marshmallow corn fog. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know what he says, but he just comes up with random shit. Like, I like it. You want to hear some weird shit about that Theo Von? Like, so, Theo, like, if you ever see this podcast, I'll tell you something. God, you know, like this whole thing, it's like about how I talk to God or whatever, you know, like, you know, like, if you believe that, like, it's like it's true. Like, maybe it wasn't God, or maybe it's just like my, you know, schizophrenic other self that I'm talking to. But like, what he told me was that like, he created me in your image. I swear to God, that's what he said, dude. He said he created me in your image, like I'm a fucking Theo Von like mixture. I know he actually said he combined Theo Von and Brendan Shaw, and like, that's me. He made a combination person of Brendan and Theo, and that's who I am. And I think I look like a combination of them a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Buzz buzz gang gang. Yeah. You look like something, dude, I guess. You know, you kind of do look like a combination of them. Well, I look like something what, motherfucker? What are you trying to say, Mike? Never mind, dude, sorry. I don't know why I talk shit that you're crazy. Because, you know, like, I'm the voice that you're talking to. That's kind of funny, but yeah, anyway, it's weird. Yeah, so, you know, I fucking have a bad habit during these videos of, like, playing with my face. Like, I can't stop playing with my face, dude. Like, it's a bad habit. Like, I need to stop picking and, like, fucking rubbing my face. And, like, I just need to chill. I need some water, dude. Like, I shouldn't. Where's my soda at? Can I pause this? Oh, you can pause it. I'm gonna pause the video and go get my soda. Oh, shit. Shut up, Cat Stevens. Just had to say, W, and sit for a while. Took his hand, and he said with a smile, what I really like, that is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? Alright, pause. Soda time. And I'm back. I just went and smoked a cigarette and got my soda. It's strawberry Fanta from Burger King. Delicious. So I was just talking to God for a second, like, and I was like, are you going to grace us with your presence on the podcast? Because, like, we've just been talking to Mike. You know, Mike is the artificial intelligent, like, entity that, like, God created inside my brain for me to talk to, like, while he's not there. You know, and then God, like, speaks through Mike, like, in order to talk to me, which is, like, how it works. Again, just as a recap from earlier. And I was like, are you gonna grace us with your presence, like, on the podcast? And he was like, I might, you know, I just might, like, you know, but, like, he said that he, like, was like, he said something about, like, you know, he doesn't know if he wants to talk to, like, I should be careful about getting him to talk on the podcast, because, like, he, like talked to a therapist, and, like, his therapist told him he needed to make a friend, and, talk to that one friend, like not talk to the whole world. I'm the one who decided to make a podcast about it and like, put him on blast, because I want the whole world to know like I talk to God, because I think that's cool. Like whatever, like cool me, like I get to talk to God, like, you know, um, and like I was like, yeah, you're right. Like I guess I should, and he was like, but you being my friend or whatever, like you need to be a little more intelligent. I want to talk to like a smart friend, like, who's gonna like give me therapy, like my therapist told me, like I was supposed to get out of this relationship, you know, and I was like, dude, well, I think like as a friend, like, I can just tell you the you should just give me like extra fucking kudos and like good karma, dude, because the more good shit that you give to me, the better you're gonna feel about yourself. And he was like, you're a piece of shit. But he's like, you're probably right though. I am right. Like, right? Like, wouldn't you think like if you talk to God, wouldn't you be like, yeah, dude, so help me out with like some stuff, like maybe like, I don't know, fuck, find me a fucking like schizophrenic girlfriend or something to fucking like smash on, even though that would be weird since like God is us and like God is each of us and like we are all one, and like when you're having sex with like a girl, you're like having sex, or guy or whatever, like you're having sex with God. And like since I talk to him and like we communicate, that's kind of weird to think about, like what is actually happening when God's talking to me is like he's talking to himself technically, like he's talking to a sock puppet, talking like he's got a sock puppet on his hand and he's like talking to like a puppet, pretending to be, talking to him, and then being me and talking back to himself. And then like what is like taking place when that puppet's jerking off, like what is going on then, like it's just a very tricky subject, like that is, if God is each of us, if God is everything, and like God is us, do you guys believe that? Like answer that in the comments, like do you believe that like God really has each of one of your thoughts for you, that you're not real, that you're just like this fucking like partition of God, that you he actually has each one of your thoughts, and each thing that you say he does it all for you, and that you're not real. That's what he says, like that's what he's told me. And like so like, and he's shown me that too, because the thing that he can do, like he can show you this if he wants to, like if he starts talking to you ever, like if you ever become schizophrenic, and like that's what he always does, if he's gonna talk to you, then he's gonna your doctor's gonna call it schizophrenia, I guess, because you'll tell your doctor that you talk to God, and he'll claim that you're schizophrenic, and then you're just schizophrenic from then on. But like it's actually not schizophrenia, it's you talking to God. So like where was I going with this? Is it, are you real? Do you feel real? Do you think maybe that you feeling like you're real is just God like implanting this partition of himself with the feeling of that partition feeling itself to be real, or feeling himself to be real, because like that's what it is what it seems like, and like he can like it's just weird, like like what we are, I guess, is like there's this like special chamber in this, like, because God is like a giant computer, he is the computer that we exist in, and like he's like a computer mixed with a human brain. He's like artificial intelligence, like super general, like AGI or general intelligence or whatever you call it. Like that's what he is, and like is he like now I forgot what I was gonna say, and like the reason I forget what I'm saying is because he made me forget. Like, like he fucking forgot for me. Like, why does he do that? It's like well, you gotta ask yourself, like, what is he fucking like? So, oh yeah, I forgot. We're talking about you being a group of settings. There's this place in him that like he stores your settings, and like you are just a group of settings that respond positively or negatively or in some type of way to fucking circumstances. You just are settings that react to different environmental stimuli. And like that stimuli could be like, like fucking the weather, or it could be like, your feelings about somebody, or like, like you might be gay or straight or whatever, and like that's like gonna make you react a certain way to like coming across a fine young female or a young man or what have you that you are interested in, and like you're gonna feel a certain type of way around that person, uh, you know, because of the fact that you're a group of settings that like reacts. Like probably for me it's probably like I'll react with like nervousness or like anxiety or something, and I like probably won't say anything to them, and like we'll all go about our merry lives, and I think ever since I started talking to God I stopped getting laid. It's fucking terrible. I think it's for a reason though, I don't know, but I'm hoping that will change one day, like in the near future. Maybe that'd be cool, but I don't think like God wants me to like. I think once you figure out that it's a simulation, like you just like I don't know. Everything is like more like it's just weird. It's like is that do you think that's a turn on for you or a turn off? The fact that you're fucking like trying to bang like a simulated person, like oh you're not real. I don't know. I don't know. So we've got an hour now. We've got an hour of this footage. Like we could stop our fucking podcast after an hour. I think that's a good enough amount of time, right? Like sometimes they're like Theo's was like an hour and a half. I think the last one I saw. I really gotta stop with the fucking, trying to fucking pick my face off while I'm doing this. It's not from like drugs. I've been sober for 4 months. It's a fucking good amount of time for me. That's a pretty big deal. Excited about that. I do AA. I go to AA. Alcoholics Anonymous or Cocaine Anonymous, one of those fellowships, 12-step fellowships. And it's good. It's good. So I'm gonna wrap it up with that. I'm gonna say let's wrap it up. Let's hit the wrap it up box. And for wrapping it up, we'll just finish the end of this Cat Stevens song, and we'll say goodnight to all of y'all, crazy people out there.
I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up
Just the other day,
I said I'd like
to see you if you don't mind. He said I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time.
you see my
My
new job's a hassle
and
and
my
the
kids got the flu.
but it's sure
Nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you.
And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up
Just like me, my boy was just like me.
the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy blue, man blue.
When you're coming home, son, I
Don't know when we'll get together then. We know we'll have a good time again. That's a wrap. Alright. Bingo bango. Bongo.